In my last video, we have discussed about the forward pass of critical path method, and in this video we will be going through backward pass. So for quick revision, let's see what is forward pass. Forward pass calculates the earliest possible start and early finish times for each activity in a project. It helps determine the minimum project duration and identifies the earliest times activity can begin and end without delaying the project. And also, when we talk about backward pass, it also calculates the latest possible start and finish times for each activity without delaying the project. So it helps identify the maximum allowable delay for each activity without impacting the project completion date. So we have seen when we were doing forward pass, it starts from the beginning of the project and moves forward through the network diagram, like from the initial activity to the final one. But in backward pass, it starts from the end of the project and moves backward through the network diagram from the final activity to the initial one. So let's see how we can calculate the late start and late finish of each activity during calculating backward pass. So we will start because we have to start from the last activities. Last activity in our case is activity E. So we have to find out the latest finish and latest start for this particular activity. So because this has to finish on day 11th, so late finish has to be 11. And because it is taking 2 days, the duration of this activity to get completed is 2 days. So if you subtract, or let's say go by this way, like you have finished this activity on day 11th, which is entire one day, and day 10, because we are going backward, so we are calculating in this way, day 10, which is to be used to start this activity, and this will be counted as one day. So 11 minus 2 is 9 and plus 1. If you see the formula, this is the formula, late finish minus duration plus 1, and you will get the latest start date. Now we can go to calculate activity C or activity anyone. So let's go by activity C. So here, because 10 and 11 complete 2 days are utilized in activity E, that means the activity C has to get completed by day 9. And when we say we have duration 4, then you have to apply the formula. If you go by the formula, then so 9 minus duration is 4, 4 plus 1 is 6. Let's go to activity D. Here we have late start on activity E on day 10. That means 10th and 11th both day were utilized in E. So activity D has to be completed, which would be the late finish for this activity is 9. And late start, same formula, 9 minus 3 plus 1 is 7. Now on this activity, we can clearly see the float or slack or total float. When you see, you have the late start 7 and early start 6. So early start minus late start minus early start is 1. So you have the 1 day slack. Similarly, you can also calculate in this way, late finish minus early finish. That is also 1. So we are knowing that this activity D has slack of 1 day, and it is not delaying the project, but it has slack of 1 day. Similarly, when we go to activity B, the late finish would be 5, because day 6 If you see activity 6 will start on day 6 only. That means activity B has to complete it by day 5, or in another way we can say that activity B will take the 5th complete day to complete the activity B. Then we have the formula and we have this late start. And we already know that if activity is starting on day 4, it is completing all day 4, complete day 4 and complete day 5. That means activity A will be completed on day 3 and it will start on day 1. If you apply this formula LF minus D plus 1, then it will be this thing 1. So it is very important to remember that outcome of backward pass is slab or float for each activity. This is the purpose of backward pass. Hope you have understood it. If you have any confusion, you can raise in the comment box. And now I will come up with some critical path questions that you can try yourself and see how you are able to identify backward and forward pass and how you are identifying the slack and float of each activity. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.